Hey everyone, welcome to the shop. No, I'm not going to tell you what number this is today, but this is brought to you by Rockstar. Good stuff. So last night, if you guys were watching, Brian was in a real hurry. We didn't get the back brakes done. He really wanted to do the back brakes with new pads and stuff. So tonight, Brian's not here. Excuse me. He's actually doing some really cool charity work for some victims that had a fire in the town where his shop is. So since he's doing some charity work, we're going to do some charity work, and we're going to put the brake pads in the back on this tonight. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see. This thing does roll, it runs and drives, starts and stops on its own power. But I found out last night the battery was only half charge, and we definitely have to replace the pads in the back. They are rough. The other thing we're going to do is order some lug nuts for this, or see if we can find some lug nuts that fit. David's here, so maybe David can do some lug nut experimentation while we clean up the threads on the wheel studs. David's not going to use JB Weld, even though I just suggested it. Oh my God. People, please don't listen to David. Do not make threads out of JB Weld. Please don't. Even if you're, well,
but the next guy worry about getting them off.
If you're in a firefight in the middle of Kabul, yes, then you can do it. Otherwise, you're not allowed to do it. So I'm going to hop down here. We'll get the car back on the lift, get it raised up, and then I'm going to pull you guys back with me to the back of the car, and we'll do, oh, hey, we're getting thumbs up from people. Well, thank you. And then we'll take the camera back there so you can see the incredible corrosion. If you're wondering what Ohio does to cars, this is a perfect example. Like, yeah, hang on, David, here is this. There was actually another chunk here. Like, working on the front brakes last night, this was part of the dust shield. And it just, like, I was cleaning stuff off and this just peeled off. It is all done. All done. And that's what the rest of the underside of the car looks like. So give me a minute. I'll tilt you guys down so you can see. We'll go back a little bit too, so you get kind of a view of the car. It's a 98 Legacy wagon. It's the L. It's kind of the base model, but it's a manual and it's a 2.2. So hopefully, hang on. Hold on, turbo. I want to make sure it's in neutral. Oh my God. You better make sure you're in a gear. That gear shifter is, that gearbox is so loose all over the place. All right. I'll get these, David. Because you have to be very, oh my Christ. Everything's, how many different, it looks like 20 different jacks have jacked this up.
No, the pinch wheel.
No, dude, these are creases. This has been jacked up at literally all along the pinch weld. You want me to count jack points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the pinch weld goes away. There's at least 10 different jacking points, the creases in the pinch weld. Oh my God. Remember when I said this was $2,000? Dude, this has been abused. Abused. I got my 10 mark. So there's 11. Hang on. I'm going to go actually from the sub. Hang on. I have to go. Oh my God. I'm going from the subframe because I don't trust this body to not. Yeah. Hang on. Jesus. Look up.
Here, I'll pull you move that.
I don't know why that was so hard. All right. Holy shit. This is. Oh my God. All right. I'm pretty centered right there. Should be okay. Oh my God. Jesus. This is so bad. Oh my God. It's the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shots on this side. These guys. Just want to make sure that.
Not going crunchy.
Not yet. Oh, these guys are warm. Can you pull that wood block out of there? Thank you. Wow. Oh, the Noco is warm too. He's been working all night trying to charge something that won't hold a charge. I don't know the date on the battery, but I can tell you that it is.
That's it, at least 2 years.
Yeah, didn't get moved for 2 years. We'll raise this up and I'll take you guys back there to the back. All right, let's get. He's what? All right, here, hold that. I'm gonna grab you some air. I'll do all the air stuff.
I like how someone painted the logo.
That's primer from somewhere. I don't know where. Hang on a sec. I'm just gonna set the mic down for you guys because I know. Oh, even.
It doesn't even look like it's really on the beat anymore.
Oh, this guy's chunked it out. I might put you on cleaning up the rest of that.
Yeah, and one of these calipers, let's see that one.
No, we can use this. All right. I'll bring you guys back over here. Have a good time with this. So, lift up and over and put you right about there. Hopefully you can see. Nope. Is that a little better? Let's see if I can make this a little wider. There we go. Hey, Dan. What'd you miss on part 2? Basically just Brian and I bickering like a married couple. He was in a hurry and I wanted to do it right. And he's never having a good time with that. So he had to go paint. So here we have our rear calipers. And nope, that's the neighbor. The caliper bolt, which is back here, which lets this part swing up, is the head is completely corroded over, so we can't get a socket on it, either metric or inch. So I used vice grips and removed the bolt. So we'll have to do that again. These bolts up here are filled with their hex bolts, and they have a little rubber thing inside of them. And we will eventually replace those, but right now we need to get the pads in here. And you can tell how chewed up this rotor is. It's in really, really bad shape. But we're going to get the new pads in here. Unfortunately, I left them in the trunk. C-clamps are hanging right here, David, on the rack, down bottom. But we have to lower the car. Can you pull that lock? Just so I can get the brake pads out. And we got these guys. No, they were in the car. Yeah, after I fixed the one mounting spot. All right. Can you hold the lid for me? Are you tall enough to hold that? Just so it doesn't go up. I don't want it to go up. I just want this box. Okay. Why? You sure?
So they don't go flat.
You sure? Look, hey, there's a bonus on this one.
They hold air.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't either?
No. No, they're flat too. All right.
Let's see how bad.
Okay. Hang on. We have to go up because I'm not a dwarf. Because I like working at eye level. I know that's weird for people, but.
Oh, the caliper actually moves. Moves real nice.
The caliper does?
Yeah. All
right. Okay, you're compressing it?
To a certain point.
I don't see it moving, but.
You can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear the fluid going back through there. Well, I'll grab the vice grips and we'll get that bolt out of there. And then we can replace the pads. The slide pin?
But it moves enough, it'll come off.
Oh, yeah. It's actually corroded off. Oh, my God. So now come back here, and that's tight, and that's loose. Oh, that's a good sound.
Yes, it moves.
Oh, my God.
Move back and forth.
Oh, wow. So now I have to come in.
Figure out how it is tight. You can get a socket out of it now?
No, the head's rounded off. If you felt how tight this thing is still, I mean, you guys will watch. Yeah, the corrosion just fall off of this. These vice grips are making a nice spline on the head of the bolt. It looks nice.
Is it actually unscrewing or is it turning into a nut?
There's no nut, it's internally threaded. As far as I can tell, yeah. Yeah, it's internally threaded. Can you give me the orange pry bar? Orange handle? Long guy? Oh. No way. This is so ridiculous. You have to take the sway bar off in order to get this pin out.
No.
Come here.
Oh, maybe it'll.
No, it'll lift out, absolutely. But in order to get that bolt out, you have to take that sway bar off. That's so silly. No, what are you doing? No, David, just lift up the caliper. I don't give a shit about that. Okay. Okay.
Oh, there's no head even left on that one.
It's a hex. So, this is how you move it up. So now when it comes up, now he'll come out. But it should just be able to pop out. So I'm going to show you guys the head of the bolt now. So see the flange? Those grooves are not supposed to be on there. Those are from the vice grips.
That's not an OEM brake line either. That's been changed.
Maybe, yeah. So now, well, there's a zip tie on the brake hose over here, so that's reassuring.
Yeah.
These have been replaced. Oh my gosh. Well, this piston is pretty much all the way down. So we need to save the brake hardware because, oh my God.
Look at the seal.
Look at the back of David's head.
What, shiny?
No, that's the only thing people can see.
Look at the seal. Oh, the corrosion.
Oh, yeah. Seal's actually still rubbery. It's not petrified. I thought it would be petrified for sure. Yeah. All right. Heads up. Just stick him anywhere. I'm going to move the folks so they can see.
Yeah, we could probably push him.
Put you guys back over here. Now you can kind of see a little bit better. So and get these pads out of here. They have served their life. There's still pad left. You can see from the thickness, but they're all done. So garbage. Well, he has.
Garbage when we get the other one in.
Yeah.
And rotor's got plenty of meat on it.
Yeah, it's a solid rotor. It's not vented. Wire brushes are in the top left drawer, and then you can attach it to the drill if you want. So same thing down here. This is your squealer. when pad gets low, it's going to go screech and make this awful noise up against your rotor, telling you that it's time to change your brake pads. Hold on. Get this stuff out. This is your brake hardware. These are your little shim guys.
Not corroded.
Yeah, well, these are a different material, so you don't get galling. The thing was yesterday when the pads didn't fit, I was like, Brian, you need to clean all this stuff off. He's like, no, they're just not going to fit. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, you clean off all the crust, and then these guys go on, and then the pads fit on. That's kind of amazing, isn't it? So yeah, we'll run a wire brush over this. Or are you going to run the wire wheel?
Yeah, just something with a power drill. Yeah, because that's really.
Yeah.
You need.
That guy's all the way down. He's fine.
He can go a little bit more.
Okay. So I'm going to set this hardware to the side. Grab my vice grips. Oh, crap. Sorry, that was my big flipper feet.
No, piston moves in by hand really easy. Caliper somehow is okay.
Yeah, the caliper's fine.
Somehow. That upper slide's probably frozen. That's probably why it won't work.
Well, we can lube it now that it's, yeah, well, the boot's pretty much dead.
Is it an unbolt one or is it a
No,
pop-out one?
the boot's actually still okay. So he can.
Some of those just push off. Or is it a bolted pin?
It might be bolted in there. But we can throw some oil in there because these are getting new calipers anyway. Well, let's see. I don't know if Brian got a socket on the other one, so I'm going to try 7/16. Right. Oh, yeah, sorry, bottom left. God, the amount of corrosion is incredible. Like sockets won't even go on here. I'm going to try this 12.
You know, is there enough pad on you can just run that pad we just took off of it?
I wouldn't.
Oh, you just clean the rotor, right? Destroy that and put the new one.
Yeah, we can't. There's no sockets aren't going to work on this. Sorry. Yes. Straight up.
Oh,
Okay.
my shoulder is done.
That's the downside about doing my own shop. I would definitely have to have everything handicapped so that David could do things. That's the 11, and that's the 7/16. So we're going to go back to mini hammer. Is it coming? What's that? Is it doing anything?
No, not really.
It's cleaning some of it off, but not enough.
It might use the caliper.
Where did the vice grips go? I swear to God, I just had them. Spend half my time looking for my tools. All right. All right. Nope. Just need a better grip. God.
You have one of those 3M bending discs?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them for air tools in the air tools drawer. See, folks, this is why you don't buy a car north of I-70. Oh my God. I think I got him finally. Let's go from underneath. Wow. Another pro tip is to go back and forth. Once you get the bolt loose, is to go back and forth a little bit to make sure you are not about to shear it off inside. Holy shit. Hold this. It has a safety. So when you do this, it releases the air pressure. Then you can release the tool. This way you don't shoot the tool across the room. You want earplugs? Because it's going to be loud. Oh my God. There you go. I want to step on that. All right. Sorry, guys. I know that's loud. Sorry, guys. We're done with the vice grips. Got the other bolt out. Rockstar brake. Whoa. This slide pin works. Jesus. All right, save the hardware. Yay! Oh, this guy. Here's part of the reason. He's all jackered up. So, shit. Okay. We've got all the pads out now. All the pads are out. Good thing. All right. Thought he was done with that stuff. Sorry, you guys. I thought he was done.
Yeah, I think it's got the backside as much as I can by moving it. And if the camera picks it up, you'll see how it at least sort of looks like a rotor now. Still fitted, but the high spots are off, and at least it should make the pad be able to at least grab something besides rust. I need grinding.
Oh yeah. Check this out. The mount, which is originally here, they tucked it up or it got caught up underneath. Tucked it. If this mount was either here or somewhere else.
Well, this side is no longer OEM, so you can't tell how it used to be.
Well, are they the OEM rubber?
It has one rubber line, and it's coiled to the front, but this one has a replacement brass line that's rubbing on the chassis.
Right. Well, I got the thread restorer loaded on here, and like you said, 4 out of the 5. This guy, I don't know if we can bring back, but he's going to be okay. So.
Yeah,
I don't think it's.
no.
It looks like the clip.
They tried to go flip, but then
Oh, look at the crease.
Yeah.
I don't even know if these work. All right. So I'm just going to leave this on here because we have to clean these up.
the rudder's okay. Yeah. It's not going to get any.
Yeah, the rotor looks a lot better.
Yeah.
So
I
now
tried to grind a little bit off there.
the slide thing. Yes. So, all right, did it. Was it like 2 days ago? God damn. Thanks, man.
Hey, now you can get
Yeah.
down there. I'll take it all the way off of me.
The other side like flops around. So we get some lube on that. So this guy slides a lot faster. See the crap just falling out of this car. So none of these need cleaning up. They just need new studs. Or they need new lug nuts. Yeah. Perfect.
I had those on it.
Yeah. I just wanted to check threads and make sure they were still.
One felt iffy. I think the one with the red mark on it.
Oh, that looks super clean. It's the lug nut that's going to be the issue. These are super cheap. That's lug nut. So we get some lube on this pin. And we were just talking about the brake line and brake hose. Yeah, this hose, David, that's where he's supposed to mount is down by the strut. That's why it's zip tied. On that side, this mount right here is completely broken off. You guys can't see it. Hey, I figured out why those bolts wouldn't come out. Red Loctite on them. That's red Loctite residue. That's why they were a huge mess to come out of there. Oh, now he kind of falls. Much better than where we were before. All right. Like that. Way better. Still very stiff, but for a temporary fix, it's going to work great because the topper's getting replaced up there. So, we're okay with that. And that's my point. I was trying to keep it away from that. Trying to keep it away from the
see it, but these caliper mounts are so rotted that there's no ledge left. Yeah, they're gone.
All right, we're done with the air, so put the mic back on.
That's good. That tool's gonna need some
Yeah.
a lot of water coming out of the line.
All right, get the mic back on. David got the rotor super cleaned up. Like I told you guys, red Loctite on these guys, which are our lower bolt down here. And it actually goes in right up here.
Maybe it looks like it.
And that's why they were so difficult to get off. Not to mention that they're completely corroded and destroyed. But that was a big part of it. So now we got to clean out these little notches with a wire brush, get them kind of smooth again so that our hardware, our shims can go in there.
Oh, I've been wired.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah, that's as good as it gets.
Did you do it on that side too, on both sides?
Yeah. There's nothing left.
How? Well, that's not really where I need it, but
I mean, at least it looks like some kind of bigger. Oh, I can't get in there. Got the inside of the rotor. That's like oh.
yeah, I mean, like the corrosion up here, it's just incredible. It is absolutely incredible. So let's try this out. We'll try try getting the calipers on here. Get these guys cleaned off a little bit. Some of the crap out of them.
So now it'll just grind a little bit.
So yeah, I'll show you guys where the brake hardware goes.
Do you have any lube for the pin?
I haven't done it on that side. I only did it. I didn't do it on that side. I only did it on this side. So these are the little shims, the brake hardware. One goes up top here, like you guys saw me put in. It goes in and clips onto the two notches, one on the inside, one on the outside. Make sure you press them in deep. And then same thing, this guy, once you face him the right direction. Good. So let's find our rear pads, which I believe are these guys. Yeah, I think so. So brand new rear pads. Usually you can just twist them like that. And yeah. So remember, you have one that has the squealer and one that has no squealer. That means you have a set inside and outside. And these guys are chamfered, which is kind of cheating. It's supposed to be for cleaning the pads and all of that, but on a small car like this, it's not really necessary. So it's cost cutting. No, but usually you do it on the inside. Yeah, I don't think you can do it.
Pistons back in on this one somehow. For some reason, it moved.
Yeah, actually, you can do it. You can do it lower.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have a north and south squealer. So we'll do that will be lower on this side.
Oh, the hardware actually went back on it?
Yep.
Okay, all right, got enough cut off.
Whoops, I grabbed the wrong guy. Here he is. Where did my light go? Did he just die out? Oh, I want to add some lube to these guys. so they can get in there a little bit easier.
He's all gummed up and he's done.
I am going to steal the light from that side.
That side's all cleaned up and ready to go.
Looks good.
The slide is clean. I didn't want to show everyone that. It's the only part not rusted on the car.
Yeah.
It's the slide there.
Well, that's because it's protected by like 4 different levels. You know. Yep, this is just a tab. This is just going on surfaces for assembly because this stuff will burn off very quickly. And we're also putting new rotors in here and new calipers. So we don't really want to waste all of our stuff.
The rotor may clean itself up.
Yeah, especially with the chamfered pads. I bet you it does.
There's plenty of meat on that rotor. That's hard to get in there because of all the corrosion
Yeah.
around the bracket.
I'm working on getting it a nicer
Little hammer?
angle. I'm also trying not to cut my hand.
Want a little
No, not yet.
Or the upper mouth.
I already did. Usually you can get it if you do it kind of at an angle. There's a lot of bit of corrosion, dude.
It's probably not within the tolerance anymore.
Problem is, you have to do the squealer first, the squealer side, because otherwise he tries to hook in the shim. Like I have distance, I just can't. So see, I can get him to line up here, but then the squealer tries to lift the shim down at the bottom. And we have to do this, so I'm like scrunched down. I hate this. I'm lifting the car. Whole reason I got a lift was so that I didn't have to crouch down and do shit. I gotta be able to see stuff. Even that is not enough. All right, now I can see what the hell is going on here. Maybe. I'm trying not to blind you guys. And even that is not tall enough. Come on. You can't have that much corrosion and still be useful.
When you get done using your air tools, make sure you clean them up. Some oil and water.
All right, we're going to switch this and this because of the squealer. On most cars, these are ambidextrous, so you can switch them. Even like this, I'm still crouched down. I don't want to be crouched down in this crap. Stay down there. Back out a little bit, buddy. There you go. No, you got to do.
Got it?
No, it's not a tap thing. It's a spring-loaded thing.
You pick the hold it.
No. I have my legs spread about 5 feet apart, and it's still too short. Ow! That thing's sharp. What are we missing here? He's in. He is all the way down. See, this is the thing. He's not all the way down. There's so much crap bubbling up on the original surface. This stuff is bubbled up, and it's making it next to impossible to get these pads on.
You could grind the.
I can hold this. I'm just curious how far, even with that shim out of there, I can't get the pad in. That's how much crap.
I ground it off.
You ground off. Oh,
Well,
this
I mean, with the wire wheel up in there.
Hold this shim. All right, with the shims off, I can barely get them in. So this is the problem with all that corrosion. Hang on a sec. I need using this as a rag. It's a perfect shop towel.
Well, at least they're disposable pads once you grind them.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh, what are people saying? It's alive, David. Thanks for the help, guys. Yeah, you're welcome, Brian. All right. Thank you.
Almost.
Yeah. Where's the little hammer? I don't want to.
Yeah, but this is temporary.
This is the only way they're going to go in there. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to
That's a
barely.
little coercion.
Oh my God. Yeah, that guy's on, right? Okay.
There you
Wow. It's not how you should do that. That's not how you should have to do that. This is the other guy.
He made it.
No. All right, and time not to get blinded anymore.
Show everybody the seal on that caliper, how it's not supposed to look.
So, see how he's not. Oh, there he goes. Yep. All right. That guy was a lot better.
Yeah, probably not the highest quality pad either. So.
No, these are just AutoZone pads. So now this guy should.
Move him back in. There we go. That.
Now
But if the growth on that rotor wouldn't have gone back on. We got the little tap.
There we go. And with this, you just press until that bolt, finding the threads for that guy. Usually wiggle them back and forth, and then you can feel the threads go. So that guy is ready to go. Yeah, we can vice grip him. I don't know where they went. They are not over here. Here's the hammer, pry bar. All right, finding tools. Might have put them away. I have a habit of putting tools away. All right. Now I'm being blinded again. This is actually a pretty damn clean spline.
I dare you to try to open the bleeder.
Next time this thing's getting bled, it will have different calipers on it.
Well, the rotors may salvage themselves. Yeah. And normally we would degrease a new rotor and pads before after installation, but
Not worth it.
won't do
right
much.
now.
That's the rotor.
By the way, the bleeder screws right up here, and it looks like
Stalactite.
it looks like some kind of statue in an Egyptian tomb. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the neighbor's Malamute. He can't bark, so he just goes, oh. So we're done on this side.
Oh, really turns. Oh, jeez.
Well, you're turning the whole drivetrain.
Yeah.
It's all-wheel drive. So, all right, come back over to this side.
You can grease on the pin.
All right.
It is still crunchy.
You want me to bring you guys over here? All right, I'll bring you guys over. Whoops. Bring you guys over to this side. I don't know what it got hooked on right there. Okay. So hopefully you can see it on this side. Let me get some more better light on it. There we go. So David decided to remove the entire caliper and set it over here. Yeah. Grass and cobwebs and tons of garbage.
And
All right.
CV booth has seen better days.
See, you guys can't really see this, but there's chunks. This iron, it's just the corrosion has lifted it, and it makes it very difficult for that stuff to seat. You know, it won't stay down, and there's very tight tolerances with the pads, so the pads won't sit in there correctly. The corrosion has just lifted that out so badly. What am I looking for? The grease, which is over here, and then we're done with it. I'll get that lid in a minute. And we're going to grease up this pin. Just some brushes. Doesn't have to be a whole ton of it. And then we're also going to go inside there. And then on the back side here, where the bolt goes through, we're going to add some lube. Where's our bolt through? There's our pin side. Oh, caught it. This is our bolt through. Okay. Oh, this one's super smooth. Yeah. And also, this brake line, you can tell right here, if you can see this, this is the mount that was supposed to be over here. But then instead of doing that, they actually just tuck the brake line up underneath the body panel edge here. So please don't do that. Please don't do that. Where's the lid for the grease? Because we're done with it. Oh, it's under here. You know where that goes? The pry bar can go back in pry bars too. So yeah, now I need my hardware clips. Oh shit, I need the grease back. I'm sorry. I gotta lube these guys up. Yeah. Thanks. So yeah, these are our shims that go up in here. And I can feel them not seating all the way and getting pressed back up. And that's what sucks, is you can feel them not going all the way down, just wanting to fall out. And that sucks. But that's how we're doing it, right? There's a reason this car was, what do you say, 250 bucks? And we're finding every single reason why this car was 250 bucks.
Don't take it.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my deal. So we have our old pads. Where's our new pads? Where's our shop rag, David? You hold those guys just for a sec. Why are you still holding the pry bar? Do you just like feeling something big and long and stiff in your hand? It's what?
Turn drivetrain.
Oh. Ah. All right. Here you go. I'll trade you. I'm going to do the squealer.
50-50 it fits.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. See, those things should actually be stuck up there and stay put.
There's no ledge left.
But I mean, like, the corrosion here is incredible. That does nothing.
This rotor that actually was worse than the other side.
So, like, this guy won't even go down on the clip, on the ledge. Let's try. That guy goes up on the ledge. Nice. So this guy, I can't see where the spring portion is. Ow, ow. Damn it. All right. So that guy's not going to stay up there. And this guy, you know what I need? Heads up. Right here, take that. I don't even know if that's going to work. No, he just pops right off of there. He's a good, like, 1/4 inch off.
Let's see if the outer goes on.
No, that's not going to help us. Need this guy first. And I got him. Holy crap. All right. Hang on. Just need to make sure the squealer's behind. Oh, shit. What is blocking it? Okay. Yeah, he's on there. Squealer's on the inside. Jesus. Now, okay, hold this. Look up. This drives me absolutely crazy. I know. No, he's not. Let me see this. Well, hang on. I have to get this. Okay, now I can actually stand underneath here. Just popped out. That's what I needed. Was that inside to go. All right, trade you. See how this thing just popped right out and this one's lifted on this side? This is nuts. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Let me have that. God. See, the problem with doing it this way, those are going to be so tight in there, they're barely going to move.
Yeah. It's temporary.
Yeah. So if we can just swing the caliper back in the way, remember to put this bolt back in. And slide that pin back. Oh my God. The brakes will work, but they are not optimal.
They're tight because everything is cool.
If I have gloves, I can turn this by hand, but it's right now it's just shredding my hand. There's a left, I just need a right. Or even better glove.
Yeah, we need a little bit of a sweep up.
Yeah. It's all right. Yeah, the bug's gonna get you, David.
I needed camping in my ear.
Okay, Rathacon. None of those bugs live in Ohio. Click. Torque to spec.
30 foot-pounds.
Right there. Yeah. I mean, This guy, you can tell, is super malformed. Yeah, this one's not as tight as that one because the slide is a lot better. This one doesn't slide as well, so he's a lot tighter, but the pads fit in there better. So with any good fortune, those guys cancel each other out, and after a few drives, it'll be okay. Wow. All right, so next up is a fun one. Although we might have to do a union break because this is going to suck. And I still need a light. I don't know why I took it over here. So I have to clean up the threads on these guys. So this guy, David, can you grab me a white paint pen? I'm just going to mark these as I do them. So these are thread restorers. I'll bring the car down a little bit so it's better for you guys. And there's a heads up. There's a male and female version of them. I need this, and he is a 17. He is a 19. Yeah. No, that's not a paint pen, David. Paint pens. So where's the white one? Right there. That's a tire marker. Here, I'm going to give you that too, those two guys. Take care of the wire brush. So Brian, if you're watching, you have new brake pads in the back. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this and 3/8 drive. That is a 3/8 socket, correct? Socket is 3/8? Yeah. Awesome. All right, so what thread restorers do is they're kind of like a simple tap or a simple die. Bring you guys a little closer so you can kind of see this. And I know that's really bright. I apologize. I really don't have a better place to put the light. So these guys, these threads are kind of butchered up. This one is bad, really bad. And these guys, it looks like a nut, right? But they actually have little cutters inside. And those little cutters make everything, they help guide everything and reshape the thread if it's been malformed. So we've got that paint pen. Oh, I don't need that guy. You can put him back. We're going to mark this guy with paint. Once he gets soaked, the tip gets soaked. Maybe. Okay. There we go. He's got white paint on him. All right. So then we're going to go up to this guy. We always start these by hand. There you go, David. And then if you want, you can use a zoomer. You can do it by hand. I know this one's pretty clean. The socket isn't really deep enough. So now we'll mark that one. You'd never get a job in a hospital. Scalpel. Oh, do you want the knife end or do you want the hand end? Handle? Okay. Meanwhile, patient's under cardiac arrest. So this guy's kind of rough at the front. He's not quite hand tight, but he is threaded on there and he's threaded straight. So go forward. We can do a little backwards, a little forward, a little backward. Backward helps clean off the garbage that it eats up too. So this guy's super clean. Okay, these next two are going to be the tough ones. This one is boogered up. He has a ton of corrosion in him. So I'm thinking we're going to be okay here. The trick is to make sure he gets started straight. He needs to be straight and level. And then a little tappy tap. Yeah. Little back. A little forward. A little back. Whoops, stay on there. So you do a little back and forward, and that helps clean off the crap that's on there. Also helps to have your drill on drill and not on clutch. That's some torque. Do a little bit each time. This drill is working, but getting a little more each time. I suppose I could use the impact because it'll have a ton more torque, but we are getting there. I'm going to try the impact with this. What do you think? See how it does. It also sucks that the parking brake isn't on. That would be helpful. Not a requirement. No. What did they say? Well, you can say that about the regular brake lines on this car. Forget about the parking brake lines. Yeah, sorry about the noise. So this is a lot of back and forth just to make sure the thread's maintained. There we go. Now, I should be able to just zoom that right on. I can see one chunk right here. Yep, he just spins right on. So, that's how that guy works. We can paint pen him. And we have 4 out of the 5. The next one will be very rough. We might actually lube this guy up just because he is really chunked up bad. So if I can get this to start even, would be pretty cool. This one I definitely would have used the impact on. He's actually going okay. Wow.
Missing a thread, there's a hole.
Actually cleaned up all the. He folded that thread back into position. That's at least what he's doing over on this side. Yeah, he's got a chunk of missing thread here, but he folded the one back. The little section. I mean, we weren't even getting that far before.
Better than putting a hub on.
Yeah, the other option is this whole the caliper has to come off, the rotor has to come off, this big nut has to come out of here, the hub has to come out, and the spindle is basically destroyed. So you're gonna have to do basically all new rear suspension just to replace the one stud. So we're trying to avoid that. And that's where thread restorers are nice because it might miss a little bit of thread, but yeah.
There you go.
So we've got some chunko thread here, but oh, he's not deep enough.
But he's on.
I need him off. Oh, warning, I'm in a loud environment. Man, it says I'm in a loud environment. I should move. All right, hang on. So, yeah. So this guy is in way better shape if we get a lug nut on him that is the correct lug nut. See, he still gets tight right there. The problem with the deep socket is I can't see where he is. So this should totally turn by hand without any resistance. And I get a little resistance right there. But I can turn it with just the socket. So that means it's pretty damn good. Almost. I'm going to jam this guy with a little bit of lube and hopefully, because I think it's corrosion that's in there more than anything. And I'd like to get rid of some of that. Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Just popped. I'm sorry for swearing. Just popped right off. By the way, we're not sponsored by anyone, but this stuff is really good. WD-40 corrosion inhibitor. Really good stuff. So, doesn't take much, man. We'll give it all to them. They all get a shot. Here. And it smells like maple syrup. See now? Once you clear out that garbage, no problem. Almost.
He's got to skip over the bad thread a little bit. So.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would reform. He's trying to, but we saved the hub, which, by the way, would have been a full day job.
Oh, days and probably $2,000. Replace everything. The half shaft is going to bust on the other too. So it needs a boot anyway, but you're not going to get this car apart to put a boot on. You'd have to put the ghetto boot on. Remember the split boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy,
yep. Glue them together.
He goes by hand now. He is tight right there, but I guess if I really wanted to clean him up, I can run a tap down it or run a dye down it. But this guy's going to work great for if you have the correct length lug nuts, it'll work great. The lug nuts, these acorn things, these are the stupidest, cheapest, crappiest lug nuts you can buy.
Probably aren't original.
No, and they're shredded on the inside. So we're only using them because that's what came with it. We don't have any good ones. That's the problem. Brian didn't order any. So I'm just going to go back and forth a few times here. I think we're okay. We saved that guy. He does have a chunk out of the thread here. And I could run if I ran an actual die down him, that would reform those and clean them up. But this guy, he still threads on. He only has that little hiccup right there.
He'll torque out.
Oh no, he'll absolutely torque down, no problem. So we saved about at least 2 days worth of work and probably $2,000 just by spending a little bit of time on these. Can I have the white paint pen? There we go. Everybody's white. The other ones looked okay on the other side, correct? So we're done with the car tonight. We're going to put the wheels on and call it good. I really don't want to use these lug nuts, but it's kind of all we have. Yeah, I think Brian pitched the one that was causing problems. What'd you do with that other die? Did you set him up here? Is he in your pocket?
Right there next to
Got it. Thank you. So we're in good shape. Close this up. Yes, those are called thread restorers. And you get what's called a thread restorer kit. It's got a whole bunch of different sizes in it. I'm going to bring you guys back around to this side. Whoa. Lost the notepad and the book. Got it. Okay. So we'll go here. Brian, you're code 4, man. Clear and valid. Now we have to do is, we have flat tires. So how do we do this? You can't run different size tires because of the transfer case can't handle different size tires. So, the ones that are in the car are dry rotted to hell. So we can't use those. The ones here are totally out of air. They leak. The broom? So, yeah, I guess we'll just put these guys on now so it'll roll. We put air in it when we need to move it. Line up all the white. And folks, please always start lug nuts by hand. Please. Lug studs, lug nuts. Just a few threads. I'm not asking for a lot. Just a few threads. That's all we need. Don't just set them on there and zoom them in. Hoopty dust. Oh, crap. Come back here. All right. Hang on a second, I'll get that air hose out of the way. You're welcome to come by and do the concrete cleaning anytime you'd like. That nut is completely and totally stripped out. So we have 3. All right. Hang on, these guys might work. Nope. Different thread pitch. I don't think I have any that will work with this car. Maybe? No, those are for the truck. So we got 3 on this back one. So we need lug nuts all the way around. We've got 5 on this side, so maybe I'm going to steal one from this side. That way I at least have 4 and 4. What's that? The Renault Lacar has 3. That's weird. That guy doesn't want to go on there. This is the problem. You fight these guys. Okay, that one threads on perfect. Let's go check it over here. Oh, crap. Now he's just really tight over here. Good enough to wheel it around. All right. Oh, crap. I forgot. We got to totally space that. That's all right. That's all right because we'll just use electric on that. Put this away. Because again, we're not doing full hammer time with these. So you're going to come off and get repaired. So Where's the tire? I got it. And we have everything done up here. Yep. Are you kidding me? Stay put. Yeah, I already did the fourth one over there. Code 4, man. Maybe. Does it spin? Yeah, he'll spin once he's under.
Yeah.
Did I just? Goes in reverse. The rotor's getting cleaned off. So they spin. They spin just as easy as this guy does. This guy spins a lot easier.
Plus the piston may not be in the car on that rear. Even though the piston moves, it may not be able to go all the way in.
Well, and also, okay, so on that side, when you spin the rear, the front moves. When you spin the front, the rear moves. But on this one, when I spin this guy, he doesn't move. Yeah, that's a little odd.
Which is really odd that one wheel frozen, it can't move, which makes no sense.
Yeah. We're still on the down.
The only reason it doesn't move is the train's
Done with the pry tools, and they can go back. And I will bring you guys back with me. There we go. A little bit better, right? Whoa, come back here. What else we got? It's not a smart car. It needs 5. I know it needs 5. But just order a set of 20. Yeah, I guess we could. We can give that a try, see if it should move in theory. So let me clean my hands because I don't want to get this thing dirty. All right. Get you guys a little more with us. Brake stuff and Subaru cooties all over me. Yeah, folks, this is an hour and a half and why you don't buy a car north of I-70. It's a car from Arizona. If you take this exact same car from Arizona and give it twice as many miles or 3 times as many miles, You can do the brakes. You can do all 4 wheels in an hour. This car, oh no. This car's from Ohio. And I think it spent time in Michigan too, which means, yeah. So let's give it a start. And David, let me know which ones. Whoa, what are we hitting? Oh no, that's the trim piece that's popping over on that side. Okay. All right, you ready? Do we have, wait. Okay, now check that side. I got this side. No? What about now in the back? David, back corner. Not this side. Forget about this side. I just need that side. Well, the brakes work. Okay. Well, we're 100% better than we were 3 days ago. Correct. Oh, I think this handle's broken too. No, I just think the mount. Anyway, okay. Well, there's a little less. Oh, crap. Of course, the whole bottom of the box comes out, right? Like, oh yeah, I'll just put the struts back in, and the whole bottom of the box just blows out. Because is this box as old as? Jesus Christ. Silly me thinking that a box would hold. That's crazy talk. All right. All right. Shit. Hold. Just. Ah, man. No break. Oh, yeah. Oh, work. Hey, look, the box works. Jesus. All right. Yeah, just all that stuff can go in there. Whatever that is. All right. Back. We'll set this kind of on the ground. Because we're going to be lifting it off to replace those tires. 11:45, not too bad, 2 hours. Normally it would be a half-hour job. But you're fighting all this stuff. And we did the wheel studs, which took a little bit of time. But this is also done for a good reason because, Brian's doing really cool stuff for other people. So we're going to do cool stuff for him. It pays itself back. It does. That's how this always works. So thanks, everyone, for hanging out tonight and getting sweaty with all of us and get all the rust out of my hair. What's that?
Friday, we'll work on new.
What car is Friday?
Friday, we're gonna throw pads on.
Oh, yeah, we're going to put pads on David's M2 on Friday. And then Monday we'll have a new car in here Monday night. Do you know what car we're going to have in here Monday night? We are going to have a Toyota Camry Solara. We're going to pull the engine and trans out of the Camry. Probably do it Tuesday night. And depending on compression, we're not going to take it apart. I'm going to leave it as is. And we'll clean it and make sure it's ready to go. It's going to be our spare for the Lemons car.
Pull the intake, get started out of the intake.
On Friday, we have to be careful too because I have to go get the trailer because the MR6 is going to go out to the body shop to get its frame pulled. So we're getting the MR6 repaired on Saturday morning. And then, and then Sunday we'll have the MR6 to go over. And then on Monday we'll have the engine pull out of the Solara. And I told Brian, I go, I don't want any part of this. You put the title in your name, all that stuff. You can scrap it, whatever. I'm paying for an engine and transmission. You can, whatever you make off the car after that, I don't care. I just need good compression out of that engine. And the transmission apparently needs a second gear. No big deal. I'm not too worried about it. I'd rather have a nicely built, nicely cleaned up trans. Plus, it'll be great for you guys. You can see inside the E153 transmission. You can see the clutch and everything else.
You have to do a motor swap, the train or people.
Yeah. The transmission's very simple with those cars. Just got to make sure that the axle mounts are plugged, otherwise it leaks. Yeah. So that's where we're at. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Hopefully you had a good time with this. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, definitely put them down there. I love getting the comments from you guys. I love hearing the thumbs up and all that. And that's it for the shop tonight. So don't forget to show someone that you love them today. Give me a kiss on the cheek, give me a kiss on the nose, hold their hand, give it a squeeze. It's important for them, but it's really, really important for you. So thanks, everyone. Have a really great night, and we will catch you. We'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be at Full Throttle Thursday. And I'll do it live from down there, but I'll be on Facebook and Instagram with that. And then on Friday, we'll be in here and we'll do David's M2 and put some pads on there. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.